Welcome to your 20-minute power flow. Let's meet on our mat, comfortable seat, sitting up straight, but softening into the body. So relax the forehead, relax the jaw, relax the shoulders. As always, before our practice, let's create a little bit of space to find some stillness. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. We're going to warm up through the spine with some seated cat-cow positions. So rounding the back, chin to chest, and then all the way extending the body forward as you lift the chest. Rounding the back, lifting the chest, flowing through a few cat-cows at your own pace, and as deep as you would like, just feeling into the body. Come back to center. Roll over your knees. We're going to stretch into our wrists because we'll be using them quite a bit today. So flip the palms. Fingers are pointing towards your knees and your palms are glued to the mat. Start to rock the body a little bit backwards, maybe making some small circles, being ever so gentle with the wrists. Now we'll flip the hands. Fingers still point to the knees, but the tops of the palms are facing up and the front of your hand is flat on the mat. Shake the hands out. Take your thumb and index finger, chin mudra. Extend the hands and the arms away from the body and let's rotate the shoulders forward and backwards. Just an internal and an external rotation with a little bit of focus on the shoulder area. And now we'll do a little bit of a side body stretch, starting on the right. Extend the right arm up and over towards the left, stretching the right side of the body. Left arm up. And bring it over towards the right as you stretch. It's just through a couple of those from side to side. Just warming up the body. One last time. Right arm up and over. And left arm up and over. Opening up the knees. Finding your extended child's pose. Crawl the hands out in front of you, lowering the forehead, the chest, and the belly in between the thighs, all the way onto the mat. Trying to keep the sit bones glued to the heels. This is your oasis. Anytime in class that you need to catch your breath, find some stillness in your child's pose. Coming back into a kneeling position, plant the palms firmly onto the ground and step back into a high plank. Fingers are spread wide, shoulders are over the wrists. And we're going to do a one-leg plank. So right toe onto the left ankle. And if you want to go deeper, you can take a push-up all the way down and back up. Let's do the same on the other side. Left toe onto the back of the right ankle. Stay here. Or for a little bit of a deeper intensity, lower down into a push-up. Well done. From here, moving back into your first downward facing dog. Paddle out the feet, the legs. Sway into the hips. We're going to sink the chest low, gaze towards the belly button. Straight spine. If you need, you can bend the knees. Deep breaths in and out. Let's build a little bit of heat in the body. We're going to extend our right leg out behind us. Three-legged dog. And then bend the knee and bring that right knee towards the right elbow. Engage the core. Extend the leg back up. Right knee to your nose. Extend back up, and then right knee all the way across to the left elbow. Make that contact and extend the leg back up and lower down. Same sequence, left hand side, left leg up, bend the knee, and bring the knee to the left elbow. Extend the leg, knee to nose, and then your knee all the way to the right elbow. Make that contact, back down into your down dog. Let's do the same. Right leg up, draw the knee to the elbow, extend, knee to nose, extend, knee to the opposite elbow, extend. Good job. Left leg up, bring that knee into the left elbow, extend, knee to nose, extend, and knee all the way to the right elbow, extend back up. Strong core, right leg up, bend the knees, step it all the way to the elbow, extend, knee to nose, extend, and your right knee to the left elbow, extend. Other side, left leg up, knee to elbow, extend, knee to nose, extend, and then the knee all the way to the right elbow, extend. Sway out those hips. Bring the knees down, sit back, relax, catch your breath. Shake out the shoulders, the hands. You guys are good? All right. From here, lifting back into our down dog, we'll start with our flow. Extend the right leg up to the sky. See the space between the hands and step forward into a high lunge. Find your balance. Your knees over the ankle. So remember, your right foot is in front. And now extend the arms up into your high crescent lunge. Sink low. Pressing into the ball of the back feet. Relax the shoulders. Open up to warrior two. Sink a little lower. Strong arms, and gaze over the middle finger of your right arm. Interlace the hands behind the head, open the elbows out, and let's do a crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Come back to center, open the arms up to your warrior two, and then cartwheel them down, flowing through a full chaturanga. So from your plank, roll forward, scoop the chest up to your upward facing dog, untuck the toes, and then push back to your down dog. Left leg up, step forward into your high lunge. Establish your foundation. When you have your balance, lift up into high crescent. Really pressing into the back foot, the ball of the back foot, squaring the hips off to face the front. And open up to warrior two. Really active core, strong legs. Interlace the hands behind the head, open up the chest, and let's crunch for 1, 2, bringing that elbow to the knee, 3, 4, you've got this, keep going, and 5. Come back to center, open up to warrior two, sink low, and cartwheel the hands back down to the ground. Find your high plank. You can use the knee option for your chaturanga or full chaturanga all the way, meeting in down dog. Right leg up, step forward, high lunge. Find your balance, lift up into high crescent, sink low. Open up to your warrior two. Remember to engage your core, active belly. Arms are straight. Interlace the hands behind the head and let's crunch for 1, 2, keep the shoulders squeezed, 3, 4, and 5. Release the hands back to warrior 2. Sink low, cartwheel down, and flow through that chaturanga. Hug the elbows close to the side body, engage the core. And we'll meet back in our down dog. Left leg up, step forward into your lunge, and then lift into high crescent. Sink a little lower. Open up to your warrior 2. Remember to engage that core, activate the thighs. Interlace the hands behind the head and crunch for 1, 2, 3. Bring that elbow all the way down to the knee. 4, last one, 5. Back to warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands down, find your high plank, and flow through your chaturanga. All the way back into your down dog. Last set, right leg up, step forward, high crescent, balance, activate the core and lift the arms into high crescent. Open up to your warrior 2, sink low, knee tracks over the big toe. Extend your arms behind the head and then crunch for 2, 3, 4, 5. Open up to warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands back down, step back into a strong plank, and flow through your chaturanga. Remember, if you need to skip your chaturanga, you may do so and meet us in down dog. Left leg up, see the space, step forward, high lunge. Lift up into your high crescent. Open up to your strong warrior 2. Gaze over that middle finger. Interlace the hands behind the head and let's crunch for 1 and 2, strong core, 3, 4, you've got this, last one, 5, come back up, find your warrior 2 and cartwheel the hands back down. Last chaturanga, make it strong. As you exhale, let's meet in down dog. Lower the knees down to the ground. We're going to set up for our reverse tabletop. That was quite intense. Okay, so let's set up. Hands behind you, fingers are pointing towards your bum. Plant the feet firmly into the ground, lift the hips. So what we'd like to establish here is a firm foundation. So your shoulders are over the wrists, knees are over the heels, and we want to lift the hips in such a way that the shoulders, the hips and the knees are in line. You can tuck the chin if that helps with your head, otherwise just let the head relax. Lower down, immediately into your boat pose. Lift the chest and press the belly to the spine. Come back down and lift yourself up into your reverse tabletop. See if you can make this a little stronger. Lift the hips a little higher. Squeeze the inner thighs. Straight arms. Lower down straight into your boat pose. And your gaze is over the toes. Find your reverse tabletop. Lift the hips, squeeze the bum. Deep breaths in and out. Lower down straight into your boat pose. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Press the belly to the spine. And flow with a beautiful breath. Cross the feet, plant the palms, and we're going to step or jump back into a high plank. With control, lower all the way down onto your belly. And in this prone position, we're going to move into our Sphinx pose. So your shoulders are over your elbows, forearms planted into the ground. Pull yourself forward with your hands, as though you're lifting your chest and pulling the earth towards you. Deep breath in and out. Relax. Extend your right arm away from the body, palm flat on the floor. Left arm alongside the body. And now let's roll the entire body over the right shoulder. So your hip and shoulders are in line. You can use your left hand, place it on the floor and push yourself a little bit deep into this pose, and even take the left leg and place it the foot behind you as a lever. Should really feel good in the shoulders. And then come back to center and we'll go back into our Sphinx pose. This pose is excellent to help counteract all the sitting we do with bad posture. Now let's extend the left arm out away from the body, palm facing down. Roll over that left shoulder. And then take your right leg out behind you, pressing into the toes. Use it as a lever to just go into a little bit of a deeper stretch. Come back into your Sphinx pose. And remember, you gauge the intensity of this pose. It is a small back bend. Squeeze the bum, active legs. And release. We're going to tuck the toes and push ourselves back into a high plank. And then we'll do our one leg plank once again. Right toes on the left ankle. Want to go deeper and you have the energy, lower to a push-up, back up. And then swap sides. Left foot on right ankle, stay here or lower for a push-up. Beautiful. Bring the knees down. We're going to set up for our camel pose. So you can either have the knees together or open up the knees slightly hip width apart. Place the hands on the lower back. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears and squeeze the shoulders together as you go into a little back bend. Squeezing those tummy muscles, pressing the hips forward. If you want to go deeper, you can take the arms behind you onto the back of the ankles, or even deeper, connect the palms of your hands to the soles of your feet, lifting the chest, full front body stretch in this beautiful camel back bend. Slowly, slowly come back out of this pose. And then we will make our way into our extended child's pose. Just finding that beautiful restorative oasis. Extend the arms long, release the back, relax the head, and connect with your breath. Come back out of the pose. Find any sort of seated position that you would like, or any last final pose that you would like to do before we go into our corpse pose, our Savasana. I'm doing happy baby, putting a smile on my face and rocking from side to side. This is really good as a back stretch all the way from the upper, middle and lower back. Whatever pose you've taken, enjoy this last position before we meet in corpse pose. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, extend the legs out, long. Let the feet flop open and relax. Arms are away from the body, palms facing up. Make any small last adjustments as we get ready for our Savasana. Not holding on to anything, not holding on to any breath, just allowing the body to relax and breathe, enjoying the benefits of this long, hard practice. Surrender into this pose and melt into the mat. Relax the jaw, relax the forehead. You can stay in this pose for as long as you like, but otherwise you can slowly bring the body back to awareness, wiggle the toes and the fingers, maybe take the head from side to side. Draw the knees into the chest, keep the eyes closed, and then move yourself back into a seated position as we seal our practice off together. Sitting up straight, let's take a deep breath in and exhale as you bring the hands to heart center. Deep breath in, exhale and bring the hands to heart center. I'd like to end off our practice with these words: between the breath and in the pose, I find my strength. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out of the mouth, and then fold forward as you thank yourself for arriving on your mat today. Good job. Open the eyes, and I hope to see you guys for our next practice together.